Hey, y'all. Haven't been over here in a while. I'm not sure if anybody is actually here, but I'm going to check. I'm just coming by really quickly just to kind of talk a little, have my dinner, and just see if anybody is still here. But hey, y'all. I'll wait to see if anybody shows up because it's been quite some time since I visited you guys over here. But we will see. And I'm going to wait a little bit and eat some of my dinner. I don't plan on being on for long. And if you're catching the replay, thank you. Hey, Whitney, thank you for being here. Hey, Danny. So I just came on a little bit to talk to you guys. I'm eating dinner. So I have like some shrimp and salmon, jasmine rice, zucchini, and roasted sweet potatoes. How are you guys doing today? I'm just hopping on a little bit. We talk about the channel, see what's up with everybody else because I've been neglecting you guys. I'm doing good today. I'm doing really good. I got home from work maybe about an hour and a half ago. And so this is like my new craft space that's taken me forever to get together, but it's coming together slowly. And I have some work in here to do tonight. And so while Delonda is on live tonight, I'll be doing a little bit of work in here to get everything together. Thank you, Whitney. This is actually it's just another room in my house. And I've kind of like outgrown that other space that I have, but I'm still going to do live and stuff sometimes in there still. But I've kind of outgrown that space a lot. Like I just have so many things. And I feel like I need more space at home. Especially with like my different businesses and things like that. Like I don't have room. So I don't want to like rent a warehouse or go anyplace else because I actually hate leaving my house. So I just don't think that would be really smart of me right now to do. And sometimes you just got to know your limitations because I don't like leaving the house. I leave my house every day to go to work, and that's honestly about it. Outside of that, I don't really go anyplace else. Oh. Yes, Whitney. But I love it. I love it. So that's why I was just hopping on here for a few minutes to see what was up with y'all. Talk about that. I still intend on making this channel a true crime channel. I just haven't had time to really focus on it. I still have the first case that I was working on, and I have a lot of video footage for that, but I just haven't really been able to get around to it. But that's about it. But my goal is for it to be like a true crime. I love researching true crime cases, so that's my plan. I know things change, but I anticipated already having it done. Hey, LaShawn, welcome in. But it's all good. It's all good. I'm just going to take my time getting the room finished, but I do hope that it's finished by next week. Yeah. But what are you guys doing? There's 6 people here. Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all. I didn't think anybody was gonna, like, there wasn't gonna be any notification sent out because I haven't been on in so long, over here at least. And so I'm trying to like get some more content out for the Craftable Things channel. It's just been rough these past, I would say maybe like since January, December. It's just been a lot going on. Hey, Bobby. Well, have a good time at, well, I won't say have a good time. I hope you have a productive day at work, Whitney. Hey, Catherine. How you been? Welcome in. I'm just eating dinner and chatting for a little bit. Just to catch up with everybody. Because I haven't been over here on this channel in a minute. It had to be over a year now, I think. Usually we meet up at Seasons 52. But tonight was not a Seasons 52 night. So I'm eating shrimp, roasted salmon, roasted zucchini, and I have like these pesto noodles and jasmine rice and roasted sweet potatoes. That's all I'm eating. But I'm already full and I haven't even eaten a lot. So then I don't want to leave. And then I'm going to get a little more space. Well, it's not going to be my space because I'm not going to take over Tay's room. But she's getting ready to go to college. So, and she's leaving for college like around June. So if anything, I have a little more storage space at that point. I just got to move this stuff out when she, when she comes home. But other than that, and this still, like, I still feel like this isn't even enough space for everything that I have. Like, I want to bring the DTF printer in here, but then when I look, I'm not sure exactly like where it will go. I don't think you guys can. So over on this, there's the embroidery machine is here. Y'all see the Vavor cutter. And so I don't even have the Quick Adventure in here. I don't have Romeo in here. Like, I just feel like it's not. So it's going to be a little confined, but I need more space. I was trying to see my UV printer. I don't know. Thank you, Bobby and Whitney. It is delicious, Sean. Hey, Kim. So I'll probably be using some of her room space a little bit while she's gone, just to move some stuff around. But that's it. This room, I'm trying to like redo the closet, redo everything in here. So we'll see. But I need it done by next week because I can't function. I think part of me like not doing like the content that I used to do so much, like even for Craftable Things, is the fact that like I feel like everything is just closing in on me. So I really need space. Hey, Miss Marissa. It's like an eggshell. I think it's like an eggshell. I don't even remember. Maybe a little darker than eggshell. It started out eggshell, and then I'm not sure exactly what color it is. I kind of wanted to do it all white, like the walls, but I think I'm going to leave it. That's light enough. So this room in my house, I've been here, like I bought this house about 13 years ago. And the room before I bought it, it used to be the garage. And so the people before me converted it into a room. And so of course I left it like that because it's already like the permits and everything were already filed for it. It's a room. And then before I moved into here, I used to do Airbnb. And so like I used to do Airbnb before I even started doing YouTube. Like I have 2 Airbnb spots. But I used to use this one too, like this part of my house for Airbnb. And I didn't like I loved doing Airbnb. Like if you have another property or if you have like a place where somebody can come in, like over here, like they could go in on their, like there's their own entrance over there. So they never had to come into my house. I never really saw anybody here. And then I had a friend who would help me out, my friend Fifi. You'll probably hear me say hi to her sometimes in the chat. She would come over and she would switch the rooms up. But what happened was is that I had a listing up, and well, the listing was up and it was always booked. It was always booked. Like Airbnb is actually a great way to make money, but it was always booked. And somebody sent me, like I got it twice, but the last time I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do Airbnb no more. Because somebody from like who was trying to book a room, they were like, hey, aren't you on YouTube? Like, do you have, and I'm like, because you have your face on there. So I just didn't want, I just stopped. Like I literally immediately stopped doing it. Of course, I didn't cancel anybody's plans, but once it all factored out, like I didn't accept any new reservations, and then once it factored out, I didn't. That was it. Gypsy Boo, hey Gypsy Boo, your girl's over here on this new. I'm Patrice L for a change, and eating a little dinner. Now I'm already full. But hey Gypsy Boo, is nephew with you right now? Tell him I said hey. Hey Kevin, what's up? What's up with you, Kevin? Hey Willie Roseman. So yeah, that's what this room was before. Yeah. I didn't really have much when it was an Airbnb. And I was like my friend, the time for checkout and check-in is usually like while I'm at work. And so my friend Fifi would come in and she would do everything for me. I paid her to do it, like, but she would come in and she would like turn down everything, and she did really good for me. I absolutely love her because she's always so helpful. She tells people that she's just here to serve and help, and she really does. What is today? Today is Wednesday. Why are you at work? Kevin, when's your birthday? First, we're going to Coachella. Now you're about to go to Vegas. When's your birthday? So, y'all, I have to make the other zodiac designs. And I'm going to try to make Aquarius because I do feel bad about not making it, but it was just so long. Like, Aquarius is a long word. It just takes a lot of time. So, but I am going to try to do it. I am. So I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do on Friday night. And I'm going to do sublimation because I already said it. I was going to do sublimation. I do think that I'm going to do some giveaways, though. It's going to cost me an arm and a leg to ship. But I do think that I'm going to do some giveaways for like some of the machines I have. So I have like quite a few mug presses. Like I have the Reward mug press. I have a Walla mug press. I have quite a few things. Like when I started like moving everything in here, I realized I have a lot of things and a lot of stuff that I haven't unboxed yet. So May 7th. Okay. Well, enjoy your birthday. It's coming up. Enjoy your birthday, Kevin. But yeah, y'all. That's kind of what we got going on today. Nothing exciting. Nothing really, really exciting. But what was I about to say? Yeah, nothing exciting. But I still think I'm going to make this into a true crime channel because I really wasn't sure like what content I wanted to really make on here. And making videos takes quite a bit of time, and editing them takes a lot of time too. So, and then once I started the bling boxes, like that's been taking over a lot of my time. And I'm just trying to like organize some things, even with the bling boxes, like my friend Fifi. Like I really wanted to set up here too for that. So during that week when we're prepping and preparing the boxes, I want her to have like a good amount of space so that she could do it. Because before, even though this wasn't like, this room hasn't been occupied in months after I told y'all what happened, when somebody sent me a message like, hey, I know we're on YouTube. I'm like, So a lot of times when she's doing it, like it's literally just like not really all over the place. Like she has it really, you know, neat and confined, but it's still kind of all over the place to me. So I'm like, we need a place where you could work. But I bought these cubes back here, those cubes right there from IKEA, because I was gonna make me a table. But they're so tall, like they're like really, really tall. And I was gonna put a tabletop on them, but I don't know. Hey, Paula D. I was gonna put a tabletop on them, but I don't know at this point. They're super tall. I'm gonna go stand by it. And so you guys can see. Look how tall they like. So these are cubes. And I actually bought 3 of these to use. So I wanted a wide table to kind of put right here in the center. But they're so tall. So I don't know. I might still go with it, but I think I'm gonna take the third one. The third one is already over here. I think I'm gonna take the third one maybe to school with me. That's what my friend said. She tried. So Danny, Fifi tried to tell me to get the 2 high. And I was like, no, I want it really high. So she was like, okay. So I had somebody from TaskRabbit. I don't know if you guys have ever used TaskRabbit. I didn't have time. These are so easy to put together. But I had somebody from TaskRabbit come and put like some stuff together. And those were some of the things that they put together. And he did that in like 45 minutes. But it's super high. Yeah, I'm full already. I ate a little bit for today. That's what I need. So I'm thinking if I want to just switch these out. That's what I'm trying to think if I want to do that. If I want to switch them out. But I like them for the space. Like I like the huge cubes, but it is just, they're just too high. They're too high. They use 3 2-high units with wheels. That's why I want to put wheels on the bottom too. Danny, did you get them from IKEA? It's very tall. Let me know if you got them from IKEA. If so, I'll probably get some more. But I'll find something to do with these because I could still use those for something. I can still use it, just not my table because it's just too tall. Hold on, let me see who's at the front door. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody. Yeah. So that's all we got going on. So I think I'm gonna do what you suggested, what my friend Fifi suggested. She was just looking at me like, I just didn't want it so low. So the desk that I'm on now, it's about 30 inches high. And I just feel like it's low. It's like 30 inches high off of the ground, but I feel like it's low. Hey, Miss Roslyn. Hey, Lucille. Hey, Miss Nini. I'm building a cube base for me, and he built it a little too high. I think mine's probably too high. It's just like the IKEA units. Okay. Thanks, Danny. I'm gonna check the IKEA now. They're nice. They're pretty sturdy. So I have some other cube storage units inside of the closet, and I got those from Amazon. But those are nothing like these. Like the one from Amazon. Mm-mm. Dims, I'm trying to figure out why you are at work right now too. Why? How did your car drive you there? You didn't drive, your car drove you there? So I'm not on my regular like setup, but I just want to come and chat with you guys for a few minutes, let y'all know what I have going on. And just say hey because I haven't been here in a minute. So I was kind of nervous about doing this channel as a true crime. I was thinking of maybe doing another channel separate because everybody who came here was not really like looking for true crime stuff. So I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but it may. I just wouldn't really know. I have no direction for outside of true crime for this channel. I do everything else on craftable things. So I don't really want to document my life. Like I don't really want a lifestyle channel because I think I'm kind of boring. Like, I don't really have a lot going on. Ooh, oh, Jesus took the way. Well, if Jesus wanted you there, then I have nothing to say about that. If the Lord wanted you there, then I have nothing to say. That's where He wanted you. I'm gonna leave Brody where Brody is, and then you'll see Broski over here looking fabulous and beautiful. But I don't know. But I think I'm gonna try to do a giveaway for a lot of different things that I have. If anybody would want them. We shall see. For everybody who just came in, what are you guys doing? Whitney, I feel like I am. I don't really do anything. Like I just work. I work and work and work and work and work. And that's pretty much it. And occasionally I'll go on vacation. And Taylor is going to be gone soon to college. So I don't know. Like that's the only other part of my life where that keeps me busy. And even now she's so independent. Like she does not need me for like the stuff that she used to need me for. Like I remember when she was younger and I always had to cut up her waffles or pancakes and things like that. Y'all, the day that she was like, "Oh, I got it, mommy," and she cut it herself. Oh my goodness, my heart was broken. So I don't know what else. Like she does everything. She drives to school herself. Goes she goes to the gym more than me. She like does everything that she needs to do. Like she goes grocery shopping, like she does it all. So I don't know. Oh, Bobby. So, but if I do a giveaway so there's a few things. Hey, Sam, are you up? What time is it over there? So there's a few things like with YouTube. So a lot of people don't know, and a lot of people start YouTube and they don't really read the fine print. Like there's like a lot of fine print in YouTube. So if we do a giveaway on YouTube, you're not supposed to charge shipping. So, and that's like against their terms of service. Like we have to cover the shipping because they'll say that it's not really a true giveaway and you can get in trouble. Like not that I don't trust you, but you guys know, like if you were over on my channel last week, you guys know that, Marilyn wait, did you guys see what happened to Angela Jasmina? Like somebody took her photos too and was selling her like it was theirs, selling her stuff like it was theirs. But you have to read the terms and services of YouTube if you're going to be on YouTube, and we're not supposed to charge shipping if we say that it's a giveaway. So I'll just pay for shipping. It's fine. I don't want to start anything because people will report you. You think that everybody is for you, but people will report you. And they'll be like, "Oh, well, she's doing a giveaway, but she's charging people shipping. People have to pay her shipping." So I'll just pay it. It's fine. It's fine. If I can't afford the shipping, then I'm not gonna do it as a giveaway. But we should be fine. I should pace myself. Yeah. That's what they do. That's what they do. Oh, how is it, Miss Rosalind? You're trying to get back. I hope you're able to adjust well. It's hard going back. Yeah. Oh, it's 10 p.m. there, so it's time for bed. Hey, Miss Leslie Clash Tibbs. Oh, Dempsey, the super empty nester. Like, I could just take the whole house and turn it into a whole craft house at that point. At that point, I could do that. Yes, Miss Rosalind, they will. Like, I forgot something happened one time. I forgot what it was that I did or said. And somebody sent me an email with a screenshot of the terms of service and usage. So I was like, and the thing is so I'm in like a lot of the creator communities with YouTube and also with Google. So I get privy to a lot of information and detailed info that, like, if you're just starting out and you're starting out, you just um you don't know. You really don't know. Like, a lot of people, like, I think somebody was offended one time because I was like, well, this is not like a grow channel. You're not going to put your links in my chat or do things like that, or that's not what it's for. It's not because because I want other people to be seen and heard and stuff like that. But YouTube, that's not something that they want, and it is written inside of their terms and service. And so after I went to like a lot of the different YouTube events, I started understanding a lot of like this stuff a little bit more, even though some stuff may not make sense, but I did start doing a lot more. Like, they don't like that sub for sub. Sub is definitely not YouTube approved. Oh, Miss Rosin, let me tell you, I think I've said this like maybe 1,000 times in the past 2 weeks. I cannot wait for summer. I cannot wait for summer. Like, when I came back from spring break, I've just been like, it's been nonstop. And so we're actually moving from one system to another system. And so a lot of things that, should be done next year, it got to be done now, like before we finish this year. So it's just too much. It's just too much. And I can't. So yeah, that's what we got going on. And I promised my members that I would do like a YouTube live, and I still have like a lot of documentation that I need to share. At no time, like, there's a lot of like these services out here, and like this is stuff that we discussed in like these. And I'm not just saying that I'm having like a creator meeting or I'm in these creator groups. No, it's a YouTube. It's the meetings that I'm in. They're with YouTube, like the YouTube company. And so they also was saying like these websites, and people send emails saying, hey, I could grow your channel, or I could help you grow your channel. Do not do that. Do not do that. I know people think that there's millions and millions of YouTube channels out there. And how will YouTube know if I'm cheating the system? How if YouTube knows that I'm getting all these subs aren't really subs? Trust me, they know, and they look for it, and eventually they will take all those subs that you buy for, they will take it away. So they will take it away, because when your views aren't matching and you got all these subs, people lose their channels for that. So if you're looking to grow, try to grow organically. Like, please grow organically. When I see certain things, like if I go to a live and there's like bots in there, I leave the live, because I don't want a bot clicking onto my channel. That happened to me one time. A bot. So when you get like these bots, they get access to your channel because you have to give them access to your channel. And this is like behind the scenes, access. And so you give them access. And what they do is that then they start attaching themselves to your viewers, who, the people who are coming to watch you, or they may click over to their channel, or if the bot leaves a link and somebody clicks that link and go into somebody else's channel to subscribe at that point, that's all tracked by YouTube, and YouTube sees all that stuff. So if your channel is not growing and you're using bots, that's probably it, because it's not that your content may not be worth it, but it may be that YouTube is just like, nope, that's not organic. They want everything to be organic. I clicked into like something and I could not figure out why. I got a notification from YouTube saying, and luckily, because I do have other like connections within the company, I'm able to send an email like, hey, why is this saying this? But for like a good 3 weeks, my ad revenue on Craftable Things was impacted by it, because they were saying like how the bots, like, they will click into your stuff. I won't click any links unless like I'm in Marilyn's link and we're like, can you drop a link for such and such? Or what product did you use? Like, I'll click those links. But outside of that, it took me like 3 weeks to a month to finally figure it out and get it fixed. And so that they would see, like, I had to do like a whole appeal thing, and so that they could see that I was not doing anything, against the terms of service. But I was inside of a chat that had some stuff going on, and that impacted me. And so I'm very, very cautious about that. If I see something that looks a little bit strange, I'm not going to do it. Us too, Miss Rosalind. Us too. And I think that's why I'm so tired. Y'all, I've been so tired. And I think that's partly why. Now I did share with my members. I haven't shared in the main Craftable Things channel, but I did share with my members that last month, the end of February, beginning of March, I had surgery. So I had a hiatal hernia that I had to get repaired, because it was causing me a lot of stress and drama. And so I don't think I've even bounced back from just that, because I actually went to work like 5 days after the surgery, because I just needed to go to work. Like, I had a lot of stuff to do, people calling you, and I didn't really have to do a lot of walking around at that time. I just stayed in my classroom. My class is literally right next to my car. And so I didn't have to do too much walking around, and nobody required me to go into the building or anything like that. But still, I think that I haven't fully gotten better. I think that I haven't fully gotten better, because it's just never ending. It's never ending. But it's all good. It gets better later. It will. I'll be fine later. But those IEPs that we're doing, Miss Rosalind, I'm doing 4 IEPs a day. I have 4 IEPs on Tuesday, 4 IEPs today, and tomorrow I have 3 IEPs. I don't have any on Friday. My ESC specialist usually doesn't schedule IEPs for Monday and Friday, which I'm kind of glad about that, because Mondays are usually pretty hectic. And then Fridays, what did I miss? And then Fridays are, I'm not trying to do all that on a Friday. The kids don't want to be there, and so I'm not trying to do all that on a Friday. So that's a good thing for us. Hey, Gina Goins, welcome in. Sam, don't worry. I'm putting my Taylor's going to college in 2 months. So I'm sure I'm going to be using her room for a little bit of storage. I'm pretty sure. Miss Roslyn, you're retiring? Congratulations. That is awesome. That is awesome. Good for you. Hey, Miss Sonia. I'm pretty sure the kids will miss you. The school is probably going to miss you. How were they when you were out? Were they able to adapt and do everything that they needed to do without calling you? Because usually my admin is pretty good about not really calling when you're not there or when I'm not there. But that doesn't mean my coworkers won't call me. Kids' parents still call me. It's even when I'm out, they'll still call. Hey, Soyini. Like they'll still call, but it's usually fine. I'm the person that still checks their work email even when they're not at work. I check my work email on the weekends. Only because, especially like dealing with my population of kids, like anything could happen at any given moment. So I usually make sure that at least accessible if I can be, even if I'm not at work. So luckily I haven't had any trips planned since like February. So I've been at work. Wow. Every week. Wow. That's because people don't like. One of my students got suspended today for 9 days. And it's because he was rude. he he was. So I didn't even know that he got suspended. So he was in my class. He came to my class at the end of the day. And he's in my class. Of course, he comes in my class and I just love him. He's not on track. He's not doing the right things, but he's had so much going on in our like since I've known him. Like just a lot of people, just like a lot of stuff going on with him. Like this year, we had a few incidents with students who lost their lives. And so like some of those were his friends and then just different things. And so he's had a lot going on. And I mean, the educational system doesn't account for students who are struggling in other ways and not just academically. Like I don't think that there it's almost like they don't have a heart. And I get it, like you don't want to pass kids just because or do things like that, but at the same time, like there has to be a way to help them a little bit more. So he went off on the security guard and I didn't know that. And so he's in my class with me, and then the head security guy comes to the class and he calls him and he asks me if he's here. And I'm like, yeah, he's right there. And then he's looking and then he tells him to come out and he was like, come on, Miss Wilson, because if you come for my kids and I'm anywhere in the vicinity, you're gonna have to talk to both of us. Like, you're not just gonna talk to one person, you have to talk to both of us. So I need to know everything that happened. And so he was already like, come on, Miss Wilson. And I'm like, well, what happened? And so he told me there's a little my student was a little bit flip out of the mouth, a little fresh out of the mouth with the security guard. The security guard was asking him why was he wherever he was at? And he was like, why are you in my business? And I'm like, all you had to do is say where you were going. And if you weren't supposed to be there, you should just say, I'm headed back to class or going someplace else or whatever. Like, tell them you're coming to me, like something, but you need to say something. But he kind of snapped on the security guard and he actually got 9 days for that. 9 days, which seems harsh to me, but I do know that he's been in trouble before. And so that kind of just, once you're in trouble, it doesn't help. And so then he can't even look me in my face, y'all. He couldn't even, I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, this is what we're doing. And he's like, he couldn't even look at me. And I told the head secretary, I'm like, why didn't you guys call me? Like, why didn't you guys come and get me? And so he said that he wasn't in the area. It was the other security guard. And once he put that in with the office, then it's nothing that, can be done. And I'm like, and he can't afford to miss another 9 days out of school. He can't. He can't. But And a lot of my kids don't have, like, their parents aren't really involved. So I kind of just like try to look out for them, but it's hard. No, Bobby, that is so true. 9 days, 9 days, Miss Rosalind, and he has an IEP. 9 days, 9 days. And we're at the end of the school year. Testing is going to be done. They have a lot of things going on. He has 9 days. So, but they don't understand to say less. I always tell them, like, when you're in trouble, just pretend that it's me there. Pretend that it's me. Like, I could fuss at them. Like, I don't like my kids know, like, not to play around with me. But I can fuss at them. And they don't do that. And I know it's because my kids know at the end of the day, like, I care about them. Like, I love them. I do. I'm actually pretty sad that my singers, they're gonna be leaving this year. And so they come and sit with me fourth period. They're technically not my students anymore. But they still come every fourth period to come and to talk to me about their plans, what they're gonna do for college. We do some FAFSAs together. Like, we do a lot. Like, we do a lot with them. But I don't know. These kids, kids are just not motivated. Miss Rosa is home. If he's not getting any, only he's gonna get is if his mom comes in and picks up his work. So before he was suspended, we have like an alternative school um, where the kids will go to for certain things that they do, and they'll go there. But outside of that, mm-mm. And it's really sad. It's really, it's really sad. That Miss Rosin, that's so true. And I think at the same time, it's like we understand a lot of like when the kids like how to de-escalate situations, and a lot of people, even though they're in certain positions, they don't have those skill sets. Or what I get a lot, especially for students who have like disabilities, like learning disabilities, like I know a lot of the behaviors sometimes is because they don't understand the work, and they're sitting in a class where the teacher's talking over their head and they don't understand the work. So what do you think that they're going to do while they're there and they're not understanding what's being taught? They're going to act up. They're going to act up. They're going to try to talk to their friends. They're going to try to leave the class. You have kids who skip because guess what? Why am I going to that class when I don't even know how to do any of that stuff? Like, I have kids telling me that. So it's just like a lot of people don't get that. Like, okay, this student is talking because you're talking about something. He has no background knowledge of anything that you're saying. Like, he doesn't. You're talking about Georgia, and these kids have not been out of their county, out of their one city. So, MC from KC, I've been looking for you, MC from KC. Hey, I asked Marilyn where you been. I hope all is well. Thank you. It's not done. It's still a mess, but I need more space. I'm still gonna be using this other the other craft room I have still. But I just needed, as far as like a workroom, I needed an actual workroom because this just wasn't doing it for me, y'all. It wasn't doing it for me. So it looks like, and he has graduation. He's not graduating because he's a junior. But the only thing for him is that for some tests, he's gonna miss some tests. For his main test that's gonna be on his graduation, I already gave him. So in Florida, I think it's probably everywhere else. I don't know. But for us, if a student sits for a test and they have an IEP, if their grades are good in their class, like if they have a passing grade in that subject, so let's say a reading test, you have to have a reading test and a math test, algebra, EOC, and you have to pass that. But let's say for students with disabilities, there's a lot of different things going on with them. Like the students who have SLD, ADHD, ASD, anything where there's some level of disability, even students with 504 plans for us would be able to qualify too. who have medical issues and things like that. Because so what they get is that if they take the test, if they sit for the state test, but they don't pass the state test, right? So if you get a level 1, but you have to be a level 3, but you can't get past that level 1 or 2, if your grades in the class reflect that you have understanding of the content and, your grades look good, then we can pass. I can give my students a test waiver. So I can give them a waiver for reading. I can give them a waiver for algebra, EOC to satisfy those graduation requirements, because sometimes I have kids who have bad anxiety and they can't take the test, or they could take it, but by the time they finish number 2, like I have kids who come in sweating when it's test day, like they already feel defeated when it's test day. And I really hate testing. I understand why they do testing. I really hate testing. I hate testing. At least for the kids, I do. Hey, Mirror Bear. It's looking okay. I got a lot of stuff to do. And I was thinking of moving the table to that corner. You guys can't see that corner, but I was thinking of moving the table, like to switch it around over to that corner. I think I may like that better. Y'all, so Fifi came, and Fifi, between TaskRabbit and Fifi, like they've been helping me out, like to get it kind of like how I want it to be. Like I had to get those lights up there, but I think those are the wrong lights because the lighting doesn't look all that great to me with the LED lights that they installed. Hey, Ernie. Hey, Ernie, I meant to send you an email. I gotta remember to send you one. I meant to send it to you the day before yesterday, and I did not. I forgot. Talk back to me when they don't. Yes. Yep. Miss Rosin, me too. I don't mind, because one, they have feelings. Two, like I was saying before, like a lot of people educators too, don't really understand what's going on with these kids. And so they look at a lot of things as, oh, well, they just don't want to do it. Believe me, if they could do it, they would. Most of the kids I know who have bad grades, they want good grades. It's not that they want bad grades. They want good grades. So I don't know, but my kids are always encouraged. I'm like the one, if something happens around the school, they're gonna come to me and ask me, do you know such and such? Did you see what happened? Do you know who? I know they told you, what happened. And so because my kids will come to me and tell me like, oh, this happened, or they just don't come because they just One of my kids got a job at Dunkin' Donuts. And I haven't had Dunkin' Donuts since my surgery. And so one of my kids got a job at Dunkin' Donuts. And so he was so happy to tell me. So he came to, like, I'm sitting outside of my classroom, and my classroom is outside. So I'm sitting outside my classroom, and he comes running up to my classroom when he got out of his car. He's like, Miss Wilson, guess what? I'm like, what? I got a job. I'm like, good. He was like, guess where? I'm like, where? Dunkin' Donuts. So I could bring you sweet tea. And I'm like, you ain't about to bring me no sweet tea in your car. Never mind. I don't need no sweet tea. I'm like, I'm good. But the fact that he was so excited to tell me that he got a job at Dunkin' Donuts and he was going to bring me some sweet tea. Like, so he was like, well, if you don't want me to bring it to you, then just come up there when I'm there and I'll give you some sweet tea. Like, pretty cool. Hey, Terry Hunt. So, Ernique, girl. No, so over here, that is, that's a Vavor 34-inch cutter that I have. And so, planning lately for the bling boxes, I've been using the StarCraft Solo and Romeo, but I want to start using the Vavor to cut the flock. So I don't know when I may do a test cut. I did a test cut before of it and it was okay, but I want to see if I could refine my settings with it so that I don't have any dots that I need to pull out. And yeah, so that's a Vavor 34-inch cutter. I'm going to move as many things as I can in here. I don't want it to be too overcrowded, but I do want to move more things into this room, and that's my plan. So I told everybody earlier, those cubes, I intended on making me a table, but I bought the 3 cube ones because, of course, I'm thinking, you know, I ain't got no sense. I looked at the measurements too, y'all. Y'all won't even believe I looked at the measurements. And I was like, oh, this should be fine. It's not fine. It's too tall. So I'm going to have to get the 2. Danny, what did you say? Danny and Dempsey, the 2 3 cubes or the 3 2 cubes, not the 9 cubes, the 6 cube one, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I got these from IKEA. I really like them, but they are going to be a little bit too large for me. Yeah. Change the rules is getting harder for students to pass. Oh, no, Soyini. Yeah, no. But those options are only for students who have IEPs with the waivers, but they do have for us, like there's other options for students, like if they can't pass the state test, which is one of the graduation requirements, they do have other testing that they could possibly take and meet that requirement. So yeah. Probably some drawers. I don't even like, I'm really thinking of taking one of them to school with me. So I'm really thinking of taking one of the cubes to school. I have 3. Y'all, I have 3 of them. The other one is over here in the corner behind that Vavor. So I'm thinking of taking one of them to school with me because I could use it in my class. But I think I just need to play next school year out by ear and see like how dedicated I am to actually being there next year. Like, I love my kids, I love my coworkers, but it just takes up. I feel like when I get home sometimes, like I'm just so drained and tired. Like I have like lately super drained and tired. I haven't even been able to. I have so many unboxings that I have to do. I have so many craft projects that I need to do, and I just feel like I'm gone throughout the day, and then by the time I get home at night, I'm super tired. Like by the time I get home, and lately, usually I will stay to work until like maybe like 5 o'clock. But I've been coming home at like as soon as the bell rings, like I'm ready to go to my car. Like I'm not stopping to say anything to anybody. I told you guys my car is parked right outside of my classroom. So I literally leave out my classroom and jump in my car. But even now, coming home a little bit earlier, I'm just so drained, and I can't get with it. I can't. So hopefully, the 2x2. Okay, how wide is that going to be, Danny? Like that surface is about 30 by 43 or 44. So, and those are 2 put together. Those are 2 cubes put together. Why is there a mosquito in here? Those are 2 cubes put together. Oh, that's a mosquito. Uh-oh, I'm frozen. Don't tell me I'm frozen, Marilyn. Why am I frozen? Am I still frozen? Am I still frozen? Do you know that I'm on a different computer? Can you hear me? One can fit in the closet like opening. So I have cubes in there already, but those cubes are a lot nicer. This, oh. Miss Frozen, for real. For real. Oh, this is just not work. Maybe it's my time. Maybe it's just my time to go. StreamYard is like not my Wi-Fi is on 4 bars, but it's actually StreamYard that says that I'm only on 1 bar, but I'm looking at my Wi-Fi, it's on 4 bars. Oh, such is life. It's 30 by 30. Okay. The wheels and tabletop. Okay, that's pretty good because this one's like 44 inches tall. So, okay, so it'll be about 30. I'm definitely going to add the wheels because I need to be able to move it around. Like I have two of the lasers in here. I have the We Create laser and the X-Tool laser in here. But there's probably room for me to put the P2 and the Glowforge, but I just don't. I don't want it to be too crowded. Like I want to be happy coming in here. That's my goal. Is to be happy coming in here. I don't know why I'm still. Am I still frozen, y'all? It's probably time for me to just wrap this on up. That's probably what it. Because I can't tell that if I'm frozen or not on this one. Only time I can usually tell if I'm frozen is when I'm on the laptop. But right now I'm on my Mac, my desktop, and I can't tell. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Thanks, Mayor Beer. Marilyn, how was work? Hey, Sabika. How was work, Marilyn? But that's what we got going. Let me check and see what time Delonda's coming on. Because I plan on working while Delonda is on. 40. Where have you been? Where have you been, 40? Thank you, Kevin. So I'm going to have to do that. So let's plan a date, Danny, because I'm going to have to. It's on the StreamYard is on the regular computer, like the desktop. So I won't be able to really take you around. So on this side, I have like some closet space, and I plan on putting like some closet organizational storage units in there. And then behind this wall over here, I have there's like a kitchen over here. And so because this room, remember, is Airbnb, so this room has its own bathroom, it has its own entrance to come in, it has its own has a kitchen, like with a stove, sink, all of that. So that particular area I told Fifi because once I come up with the candle and the scent and how the candle is supposed to look, Fifi will then make the rest of the candles with me. Like she'll help me make the candles. And so I told her that I want to use that area, like where the kitchen is. I'm not going to be, there's a refrigerator in there too. I think I'm going to leave the refrigerator in there too, because if I'm in here and I need something to drink, I'm going to have to go all the way to the kitchen. So I'm going to leave that in there. But, and a snack in the refrigerator. I got a microwave. I can have me some frozen food in there. So I'm going to leave the refrigerator. But I told her that we could use that area for making the candles. And so that's what we're going to use that area for, making the candles. So I don't really want to, like, at first I was going to like gut out the kitchen and just, but you just never know. Like if I sell this house, or let's say like this space is not large enough for me, I need to get another space, then I don't want to redo the whole space, in case, it could go back to being like a guest room or something like that. So that's my plan. Working on that master schedule. That master schedule, Marilyn. And Dims, I'm asking him too, like, 40, where you been? Where have you been, 40? So Danny, I think one day I'll do that. I'll come on and you guys can give me some ideas about it, but I need to have this done. I want to have it done by next week. I need the space done soon so that I could be in like a good headspace, creatively wise, because right now I just feel like I told you guys earlier, like everything's just closing in on me. So I need space. I need to have this space. But I do feel happy in here. It's nice and bright. So yeah. Hey, Nicole Reeves. Welcome in. Bobby, I need to keep this kitchen. I do. Sounds good. 40, you still printing? You still DTFing? Or you're not putting no more printers together and stuff like that? So my first printer, not my first printer, but my first DTF printer the 8550. And if you look right there next to the cubes, up a little bit over, a little bit more, that DTF printer is right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. The 8550 is right there. So I'm actually going to drain the ink out of it because I don't use it anymore. So I was thinking of draining the ink out of it and using it for something else. But that's going to be like a lot of cleaning. And the ink really is not good for the Epson. The DTF ink really isn't that great for the Epson print heads. Got knocked out by Tyson. Oh, it's down for real. Well, we appreciate you, 40. Space does matter, Sanika. Space matters. Absolutely. But I'm still gonna keep the other craft room, but I kind of wanted one to be more so like home type of craft, a home craft space, and then this to be more of like a work room. So I'm gonna leave Brody the EM1010 in the other room, which I was gonna bring him over here, but then I'm like, I'll leave him over there. The only way I need, like, if I were to do a comparison video of the two, but they're both so different. They're different. I don't know if I'm going to leave the Venture over there, but I might. I think I want to bring one of the CO2 lasers over here. And if I bring the CO2 laser over here, I'm going to leave the Glowforge CO2 and probably the Aura there, but I'll probably bring the P2 over here and the DTF printer. You never, how long ago that was, 40? I understand. I understand. Yeah, that's what we got going on. I'll probably hop back on, like Danny said, and show you guys more. But when I do that, I'll use my phone, or I'll use the phone or the iPad to do it. Like the people from TaskRabbit came and put those two cabinets and shelves up for me over there by the door. They put that up for me. They mounted it to the wall. But it's just not like, I wanted some storage there by that door. Of course, it couldn't go out too far, but I wanted something there on that wall, and they came. I asked them from TaskRabbit, or I looked for them on TaskRabbit. But yeah, that's it. I got all this vinyl. I do plan on using some of this vinyl a little bit more. I think I'm still gonna work in both. I'm still going. So sometimes on the Craftable Things channel, I'll probably go live here, and sometimes in the other craft room. It depends. But depending on how like happy I am in here, how comfortable I get in here, I may just end up doing a lot in here. But for now, that's my plan. So I don't, necessarily want to move Brody, because if I decide to do something in the other craft room and we want to do embroidery, at least I'll have Brody to do it. So we will see. What kind of vinyl cutter you have, 40? Sam, you are a mess. Listen, I need somebody to help me play with some of these things. Like I have like a whole bunch of stuff from PYD Life that they sent me months ago, and I just haven't been able to get to it. I have that go to craft tumbler press. Maybe I'll unbox it today while Delanta's live. But I just need to move. I just got a lot of stuff to kind of like move them in, like organize in here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Where you are a hot mess. A hot mess. But yeah, y'all. That's what I really got going on. I don't have anything else major um going on except that. Brody's actually stitching out, and Brody's probably done now. Brody's stitching out some patches for me because I've gotten quite a few requests from a lot of you guys about doing, well, not y'all, but people in Uncraftable Things. I got a lot of requests to sell patches, like the patches that I make, to sell them because a lot of people don't have embroidery machines. So I am going to be adding patches to my website. So I just got to take the photos of them, and I plan on having that up this weekend. But that's all I got going on. Nothing else major going on. I'm just ready for the summer. That's all. I'm just ready for the summer. That's it. So, yo, we've been on here for an hour. We've been on here for an hour, and maybe time for me to get ready to go. I didn't even eat. I ate. I think y'all saw. Look how much food I still have in my. Like after that hiatal hernia, like I could not eat food for like 3 weeks. I was only able to eat like mushy food, and then even that, like not even too much of it. So I don't know. I'll probably want a little snack later, and so I'll eat some of that, and then I don't know, maybe tomorrow for lunch. Oh. Marilyn, you're so funny. Like, sorry for all the cats, but I really mean it. Mary, are you going on live tomorrow night? What's the plan for tomorrow night? What are you doing tomorrow night? Let me know. What's your plan? Friday we're gonna do sublimation. I don't know if I want to kind of do like Mother's Day sublimation projects. I do have, so as I've been cleaning out the room, I came across so many of these. Do you guys remember like these from the Dollar Tree? I'm pretty sure you do. So around Christmas time, like I like to give like gifts and stuff to people, and apparently I purchased a whole bunch in all different colors. I think the teal turquoise one is my favorite color out of it, but I have so many of these. And so I'm thinking of doing like when we do, well, this isn't polyester, I don't think. This might be cotton. So this is cotton, but I could still, just put it together with the set, but maybe make like a Mother's Day sublimation gift with this. And then I got some other things that we could do. So Friday is sublimation. Marilyn guess I think we're making candles. No, she didn't. Marilyn, are we making candles tomorrow? Let me know. I'll be ready. Let me know. So let me get my little life together. Are we making candles soon? Kevin, not a bling party. Somebody was like, oh, because I was like, yeah, we haven't really done a blink along that much. And somebody was like, yeah, that's because Kevin hasn't been around that much, because Kevin's the one who make you do the bling alongs. Yes, get some. These are good to do embroidery on too. I mean, if I didn't commit already to sublimation, I would probably do some embroidery. But I just want to do sublimation on Friday. I'll do sublimation. I'm trying to like organize, like have a certain like topic or theme that we work on during the lives, because I didn't want to do everything. Like I just like to do it all. Like I like to embroider, and I like the embroidery machine going while I'm brushing in rhinestones. I like all that stuff. I like the chaos of that. But I think we're just gonna stick with sublimation, and maybe do like a few other Mother's Day sublimation gifts. But get those towels from the Dollar Tree. It's worth it, Marilyn. What else was I gonna say? And then just let me know for certain if we're gonna do candles tomorrow. Candles don't really take that long. I just gotta see where Fifi put my candle burner. So that way I'll have it. But I think Marilyn has a kit. Marilyn, you have one of the kits? Kevin. Not don't worry, you'll be back to your normal self. No, Kevin. Candles and so we're gonna do candles and bling. So it's gonna take the candles time to like chill back down and harden. Usually it takes like a day, or at least I don't touch the candles until a day. But it's gonna take it a little bit of time to kind of harden. So we're gonna make the candles, set them aside, and then bling. Is that the plan, Beer? I guess that's the plan, y'all. I told y'all she's the boss. The boss has spoken. Boss, what kit do you have, Marilyn? I'm gonna go on Safari really quick. Which kit do you have? Because my stuff, I don't even have like kit stuff anymore. I have like the big bag of the soy wax. I have like the big container of the essential oil. And y'all, this place here has essential oil. Let me see if I can find. They buy it, and I guess they buy it, and I don't know what they do, but you can buy it from them in like bulk. Let me see if I can show you guys. Where is my oil? Did I bring it in here already? I thought I did. Oh, maybe I did not bring it, y'all. I thought I had the oil in here, but I don't. I don't think I put the oil in here. Let me see if it's back here in this area. I don't see where I did. I was gonna show you guys the oil that I have. Oh wait, let me see. It might be in one of these boxes. So, ay. And it's possible that it's not because I think Fifi has come and she's already. Oh, maybe. Nope, I think these are more candle jars. Yep, nope, I don't see the oil. But there's this place here. I don't see where she put the oil. I thought it was there. And she already has, like, I just went into the kitchen. She already has, like, all the candles lined up, like, ready to be filled. But what I do is I get the oil, the essential oil for candles from this place called Vine Vita. It's in Miami. They ship anywhere, but you can buy it in like the larger sizes. So if you're buying oil off of Amazon, you're gonna get the small like 1 ounce, 2 ounce bottles. But they have it in like 16 ounce. They have it in like a lot. You can get it pretty much as large as you want, the amount that you want. So if you are into making candles or anything like that, then I would say like that's the best way to get it. And then they have different like scents. They have some scents that like mimic certain scents from Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secrets, or even some perfume, like some popular perfume scents. They have some scents that kind of like, put you in that mindset, or you can create your own scents. So like this month for the bling box, the scent is going to be cherry blossoms. So that's our scent for this month. And I love that scent. It smells so good. So and that mirror I'm talking about, the biodegradable glitter. So I usually put dried flowers inside of the candles and sometimes some biodegradable glitter. Now, you can't put the dried candles, like especially at the top of like you could put it at the top, but it shouldn't be near your wick. So you should have like enough space around your wick when it's lit up that there isn't, it's not going to be able to catch one of those dried flowers. So what I prefer to do is just like soak, kind of have like a small amount, but still have like the flower coated in some of the wax. And then eventually it just drops all to the bottom. Like once you burn it for a while, all of the petals and things like that drop to the bottom. I even found some dried cherry blossoms for the candles. And so that's gonna go inside of the candles this month. Nicole, it's called Vine Vita. Let me put it in the chat. It's real, like I love them and they're super quick. They're super quick. I don't, even though like, and it's pretty close to me. It's not far. And maybe like it's honestly like near my grandma. It may be like 5 to 10 minutes from my grandma's house. So if I ever got in a bind, I would just be like, hey, Nana, I need you to get me this oil. Or my mom could get it for me. And they sell it in bulk. All right, I'm going to put it in the link in the chat. Copy. All right, where is it? Okay. So this is the link to the candle, not the candle, the essential oils. It's like they have like a warehouse. They have a lot of oil. I did. What video did I post on TikTok? Oh, I posted, was it that, was it the Mama Mode hoodie that we did? That might have been the Mama Mode hoodie that I posted. Yeah. It came out really good. I love that hoodie. So I'm going to put that, and that's what I'm going to do when I get off. I'm going to go put that on the website, the applique version on the website. But the applique version is like 10.6 inches wide. I didn't make it smaller. But I could possibly make it a little bit, like to make it fit for a 5x7 hoop or maybe a 10x6 hoop. And maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that was that one. Thanks, Miss Rosalind. I love it too. I love sunflowers. So I have that fabric that has all those sunflowers on it. I love it. Oh, that's probably what it was. Because I just kind of like showed the process of making the hoodie or remaking it, because the first one it didn't come out exactly how I wanted it. Like I wanted to use the puff for all of the letters on that one, and it didn't really happen. But yeah. Hey, Tianda. Hey, girl. Miss Leslie Cash Tibbs, you thinking about getting the Singer SE 9180 embroidery and sewing combination machine? I really like, even though my SE 600, I like the Singer SE 9180, but even though my SE 600 is only a 4x4 hoop, I really love it. So I could do some of my smaller patches on it, even though it's going to take a little bit longer than if I were to do it with Brody or Broski. It's going to take a little bit longer, and I got to change the thread. But I love the fact that it is also a sewing machine. So those types of machines, I think they're great starter machines for if you're looking to get into like custom apparel or like with sewing and embroidery. I love the combo machines. I do. Oh, Dempsey Boo, you're off? Okay, girl. Yes. Yes, I don't, because you just been working. I don't know what's going on with you, but you've been working. I do have a new room teed up. It's not done yet. I'm just like, I'm going to be working in here, and while Delanda's live tonight, I'll watch her from the TV, and then I'll be like doing some stuff in here. But I really think I want to go ahead and open that GoPro or Go to Craft, something like that. I want to open that heat press because I've had it for a minute and I haven't opened it. And so I want to open it and test it out. And maybe I'll use it on Friday while we're doing, like, I'll do sublimation with the heat press. We'll do and sub something cute on these. We'll do maybe a mug or tumbler. Yeah. But this is going to be my new space. It's not fully done yet. I still have to do, I have quite a few other things to do, but I'm hoping to be done by next week. That's my plan. And I pray that happens. I just need to get like some good storage. I need to get some good organizational setups going on because it's just too much stuff. Thank you, Tiana. Tiana. So this is the Mac. So I have a Mac, not a laptop, but the desktop. And this is the FaceTime camera for it. It looks pretty decent, right? I'm surprised. Even though, no, my MacBook, maybe because it's just old. It might be because it's old. My MacBook is like from maybe 2018. And maybe since 2018. So it's old. It's old. I understand, Dempsey Boo. I understand. Thank you, Leslie Cash Tips. I need something because the other room is so small and with all that stuff like piling up inside, y'all, I just couldn't. So I'm also gonna redo that one a little bit too. Change some stuff around in there, but I just started feeling like I couldn't really be creative. Like I would go in there and I just wouldn't even want to go in there because it's just so much stuff in that area. And I started not to be able to take it anymore. Tiondo. Yeah, that's a Mac camera. That's a Mac camera. Tiondo, take your iMac out. I don't use this one often either, but now that I'm in here and like this is gonna be my station, like I think that, I'll probably use it more than I use my MacBook. Because usually when I use the MacBook, but I use the Canon camera. And so I may not I was thinking of getting another Canon camera to go in this room for when I start to record, projects or unboxings or anything in here. So I was thinking of getting another Canon to go in here because I don't want to take it back and forth. But with this is fine. Like it looks good, especially for the lives. So you are a hot mess. Collecting dust. Why are you letting it collect dust? Don't do that. So yeah, I'm trying to get my life together. I do have my printers in here. Like not all of them. I think like 2 are missing, but I have like 2 of the 15,000s in here. I have the Brother Sublimation, Sawgrass Sublimation, and then I also have my 8550, but I have a brand new 8550 down there too that I had. It's been here for maybe like a year and a half and I haven't opened it. So it is still in the box. So I don't know. If anybody's in South Florida, I'm trying to think if I will use it. Maybe I will use it, maybe I won't. I don't think I really will. I like the 15,000 just fine for my regular prints. And I don't know. So it's possible. If you're in South Florida, it's possible that I might be willing to. I'm not going to give it away. But if you are in South Florida, I think I paid like $800 for that printer, and it's just sitting there. I haven't even opened it. I bought it as, so when I had the 8550 and I was so scared for the one that converted to DTS. I was so scared that it was going to like just give out on me. So I bought two of them because I was like, okay, if I mess something up with this one, I'll go to another one. But that one was fine for me until I got the L1800. Because I don't need it no more. Thank you, Tianda. I needed a fresh start. I really needed a fresh start. Do you have metal shelves in your new room? No, not at this time. I have no metal shelves in here yet. But I do have, so in the closet, I have metal shelves outside that I was thinking of maybe putting in the closet and then stacking it up so I could have, I just need space, y'all. I really need space. Like I need to organize my life and get it right. Oh, but so remember the computer stand that I had? So I have my computer stand here. If I could turn it. So you see, I have that computer stand. That's metal. I do have that. Hey, Miss Ruth. We're about to get off in a second. What time? Let me see what time it is. Because I know the lot is going to be going live in a minute today. Let me see. So Kevin wants to have a bling party over here. Kevin's a hot mess. A hot mess. Hold on, let me see what time Delonda's coming on. And I'll get some work done. Delonda's coming on. Why does it tell me what time? Is she here already? Oh, Delonda is on live, y'all. Let me tell her, hey. Let me see. All right, y'all, we got to go over to Delonda's. Oh, she's doing a giveaway. If you guys want to get her the logo, it's logo 1. All right, y'all. It's been fun. Oh, Miss Ruth, what kind of show were you working on? Add shelves top to bottom. That's what Tiana, that's what I need to do. I need to. Let me type in logo 1. All right, so I guess I got to get back to work now. Dinner's done. I got to get back to work. Delonda's on, so she's going to be my entertainment for the night. I'm going to turn my TV on so that I can watch her on YouTube, on the TV, while I'm moving some stuff around, so I probably won't be in the chat too much. But I will definitely be there. So y'all head over to Delonda. Good night, Kevin. Let me see if I missed anything before I go. Dim said I'll travel down there. Hot mess. Yes, everything, Danny. That's how I started not to be able to see on that. I feel this is if you guys notice, like in January, I didn't post any videos in January. I didn't post any videos in February, like no like recorded content. I did live still, but I didn't post any videos in January. I didn't post any in February, and I barely posted anything for March. Did I post like 2 things for March, or did I post anything for March? I may not have posted anything for March. I've just been like, it's just a lot. And I have been like, I needed to do something different. And this is like, I feel better with the space. I'm not going to try to overcrowd it, but yeah, I needed to. All right, guys. I'm about to head over to Delonda's. I will see you. The hood, my first design in digital. Oh, look at you. You go, Miss Ruth. That's awesome. All right, y'all. I love you guys. I'll definitely come on. These are more laid back. I don't necessarily have any crafts or anything to do. Next time, Danny, I will bring my smaller camera so that we can kind of see around the room a little bit more, get some ideas for you guys and stuff like that. But I love y'all and see y'all over at Delonda's. Hey, Miss Verlinda. Hey, Miss Melinda. Good night, everybody. I'll see you guys later.